The thing that really comes to mind for me is the idea of the second arrow, right? And so there's a story of Buddha and a student, and Buddha is talking to the student and says, when a person is shot with an arrow, does it hurt them? And he asks an obvious question, right? So you're like, what is he getting at? But the student replies, yes, it does. And Buddha says, if this same person is shot with a second arrow, does that hurt them as well? And the person said, yes, it does. And then the Buddha explained, he said that in life, I can't always avoid the first arrow, the first hurt, right? That occurs in life. That we're going to encounter those things no matter what. But we do have an opportunity with the second arrow. That is our choice, right? And so when somebody around us is hurt, right, they've encountered that first arrow, and that first arrow could be a failure of some sort, then I think one tip for me is to have the awareness in that moment to ask yourself, if I'm going to blame them at this point, then am I firing that second arrow? And do I have an opportunity right now to do something different? The opportunity of choice here, to instead of choosing that arrow, to choose grace instead. And that doesn't mean that they don't encounter consequences for that failure, but it means that we're not adding insult to injury in that moment by firing that second arrow of blame.